So maybe that's from pregnancy, I don't know. But overall, I've luckily had...
Because your eyes are shut all the time. That's why you can't see.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Katie on the Flip Side. It has been a hot minute, but we are here. Cullen is here.
Hi.
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 I am here. It is the 14-week update. And technically right now I'm 13 weeks and 6 days. Tomorrow I will be 14 weeks and that will probably be when the video goes up at some point. So I figured we'd go ahead and film this while we had a chance. It has been crazy trying to get these videos filmed during nap time when we're both available, not doing anything else.
When you're not sneezing.
And when I'm not sneezing. And I'm still a little congested.
Or napping.
So I will try not to snort. Yes, napping. We will get to that in symptoms, but that often happens when it is Gaines nap time. So I'm just gonna jump right into the questions that we usually answer. And the first one is the size of the baby. And the size of the baby this week, some websites say a large lemon, some websites say a nectarine. And I was watching our old 13-week update and we said a lemon. So I don't know, but I do know that at our ultrasound on Monday, when I was 13 weeks and 1 day, the ultrasound tech said the baby measured 7 centimeters. So that's pretty big.
What is that?
And that's just from its head to its butt, right? Yeah, its head to its butt, so that doesn't count its legs or anything else, which I think the legs are like tiny right now.
Yeah, if y'all watch our daily vlogs, you would have seen, it looked like a crash test dummy is what I said. It was just like, like a little jelly bean.
Oh my
with
goodness.
arms.
The website says it weighs 1.5 ounces. His body is growing faster than his head, which now sits upon a more distinct neck.
His?
Well, it says, that's what it says on here. I'm not saying his, that's what it says on here. By the end of this week, his arms will have grown to the length that's proportionate to the rest of its body. So you'll feel better about that its arms and legs aren't just really short. Colin was like, I'm worried about its height.
Hey, with Gaines, we couldn't even see one of her arms the whole pregnancy. We thought she was gonna come out with only one arm.
Yes, and luckily she was fine. We just never saw it. The next question is weight gain, and I'm still varying between -1 and -2. So down 1 to 2 pounds for my pre-pregnancy weight. It just depends on the day and what I've eaten the night before, but that is pretty consistent with what I had said this time last pregnancy. So
what did I say? Like I gained 10 pounds?
Yeah, I think you had gained about 5 pounds by now. Have you gained any weight?
I don't know, I haven't weighed.
You've got to
I need to keep weighing for these updates. Sorry.
Yes, seriously.
I'll give you a weight update.
Jeez, don't you know? And tomorrow, week 14, it's the beginning of the second trimester.
Oh snap!
Second trimester. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Was there some confusion? I thought the first trimester was end of 12 weeks.
13.
Or
Well,
13?
it just depends. Different places you look are different, but technically the last week of the first trimester is week 13. So week 14 starts the second trimester, which makes sense because you're pregnant for 40 weeks, and if you say 13 weeks is each trimester, that's 39 weeks. So like.
But we were watching one of Sam and Jenica's vlogs, and she's saying how she's even more tired in the second trimester, didn't she?
No, that was third. She said the third trimester
like,
it's come back around to being tired. Colin keeps being like, when's the first trimester over? Maternity clothes, yes. I think yes, I would say most of the time. Definitely maternity pants. Second babies apparently come along a little faster because I look about like I did when I was like 20 weeks pregnant with Gaines. Not really,
Everything's a little already kind of loose. And maybe I'm feeling your pain because I've been in the vlogs without pants on recently.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing any right now.
That's true.
I'm just wearing my boxers. I don't know why.
Cullen doesn't have maternity pants, so he just takes his pants off.
I got the elastic in the boxers.
I know last time I was watching one of my videos and I was like, everybody says don't start wearing maternity pants because you're gonna get so tired of them. Well, I mean, I kind of was by the end of the pregnancy, but I still loved them. So I was like, screw that. As soon as I feel like I need them, I'm gonna wear them. Gender. If you missed our video on Tuesday, we'll put a little card to that right here, over there.
Should we tell what the doctor guessed?
No.
Oh.
It's gonna be a secret because the doctor did make a guess about what he thought the gender was, and the doctor is a he. So the doctor made his gender prediction. The doctor's gender prediction.
The doctor.
Yes,
he.
Doctor was a he.
I was so confused on my Instagram post.
Everybody was so confused on your Instagram post.
I mean, even me. I was questioning myself.
Got you all confused.
He? What?
The doctor literally peeked for like 15 seconds and was like,
I got my guess.
do you? What's your guess?
My guess?
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Now you have to remember, because people were like, oh, if he could guess that early, it's definitely a boy. That's not necessarily true, because there's certain things that you look for a girl that are kind of obvious as well, if you know your ultrasounds of babies' genitals.
Well, and he's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah. The doctor has been doing it for a long time. So anyways, we should find out about the gender for sure with genetic testing results in about the next week.
Are we doing that on your channel, the gender reveal?
Oh, are we?
We should.
Do I get to have it on my channel?
I think we'll do it on your channel. So
Well, how are we gonna do it?
I don't know. We
Leave
should do some
suggestions
old wives'
below.
tales first, maybe.
Oh yeah, I really want to do one of those. We did it with gains and it was like so half and half and it wasn't even accurate. But what would be cool is to compare it to my results with gains.
Yeah.
And say like with gains it was this and with this baby it's this.
Yeah.
So y'all stay tuned, and if we haven't made it, then tweet us and be like,
Make the video!
movement, not yet. It is still too early for that. I know some people who have felt it as early as 14 or 15 weeks, and the ultrasound tech said she thinks my placenta is in the back this time.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Last time it was in the front, so I couldn't feel a
Peace
lot.
of mind.
Yes, and it was very stressful.
And you did hear it move when you were doing the Doppler.
Oh yeah, I did. I heard it move a lot. So, and you felt gains. You were the only person that felt gains outside of my body last time. Next question is about sleep.
Yep. That's a SLEEP 5-letter word.
It should be a 4-letter word in your book, shouldn't
Yeah,
it?
the S
Because
word.
I'm always tired. Like seriously, I walk around in slow motion and I feel like I just cannot get enough sleep. And I should
I
probably...
don't remember it being this bad.
Well, that's because I was at work
You
all
were
day and I
working, yeah.
complained to them and not you.
Yeah.
I think the problem is we're staying up later because after Gaines goes to bed, I want to spend time with you. And so
Well,
I
and
stay
the
up
problem
later.
is when everybody's sleeping, I have to be quiet, but I don't want to be asleep. I want to be doing work or play games or do something with activities.
You always play games or do work and you don't have to be loud.
But I just feel like, I don't know. And like when
Yeah.
we're on road trips and the hotel's just dark and everybody's sleeping and I'm
yeah.
just like sitting there.
Sorry.
What are we doing?
Sorry.
Wake
well,
up.
It is hard though because I'm like the only time I will be able to catch a nap during the day is during Gaines nap time, because used to I could just come home from work and take a nap at 5 and I can't do that. I have to do it if I have to take a nap. It's got to be during her nap time. So that happens sometimes, which is why these videos haven't gotten filmed and a lot of stuff hasn't gotten done because nap time is the time to do those things. And I've just been really tired still.
Stay tuned for next week's video. I'll just do a sleep montage of her and put it up. I should.
You really should. That would be funny. How's your sleep been? Well, here's all my sleeping montages. But I remember last time I didn't remember getting that like burst of energy. Everybody's like, ooh, second trimester, you'll be good. Until like 17 weeks or so. So maybe it'll come quicker than that this time.
Hopefully.
Symptoms. So as far as symptoms go, the main thing that I would say has been my tailbone is still bothering me. In last pregnancy, it wasn't bothering me anymore at this point. And it's not terrible, but I'll just stand up and I'm like, oh gosh, I can't walk. And it'll be like a pain in more in my like right back upper butt cheek area.
And then the other day you were like, somebody just karate in between your legs.
Oh yeah, and I don't remember when this happened last time. I feel like it was a lot later, but I feel like my crotch hurts. Like it feels like you've been sitting on a horse or something like that. Or that somebody like karate chopped up between my legs.
Giddy up.
I think that's supposedly like your pelvis moving or separating or something like that. But it was definitely one of those things that I was like,
Oh, that's uncomfortable.
I have to pee all the time. Not as much during the day, but when I lay down to go to sleep, it's the worst part is that if I barely get woken up for any reason in the middle of the night, I have to get up and pee. I can't just fall back asleep. So I have to pee more in the middle of the night.
Well, and another symptom is you sneezing all the time, which makes you pee.
Yeah, that's true. I'm
Involuntarily.
like, oh shoot, I'm gonna pee myself. The nasal thing, so I think part of it is just allergies from this time of the year, but it's also, there is a real thing called pregnancy rhinitis that causes you to be more congested during pregnancy. So I hope it's not like this the whole time. And
You don't have to listen to me like this all the time.
That should be the crotch pain, pregnancy rhinitis.
Jeez, that would be pregnancy keratitis. I don't think I had said this last time, but my vision has gotten worse. Like my left eye, I feel like all the time I'm like, I cannot see out of my left eye. It's driving me crazy. I know that can happen during pregnancy, so I'm assuming that's what it's from. I don't think the doctor would actually see me right now to get a new prescription, but
I kind of feel like I got blurred vision all the time, though.
So maybe that's from pregnancy, I don't know. But overall, I've luckily had...
Because your eyes are shut all the time. That's why you can't see.
That's true. Maybe that's what it is. My eyes have been resting too much. I've been very blessed and lucky to have a very easy pregnancy so far. Nausea that didn't really last very long, and overall, I mean, the little symptoms that I mentioned aren't anything major. So yes, very thankful for that. The next question is what you miss, and I say this every time, like nothing. I don't think just being pregnant is something that I'm so thankful for that I spend more time thinking about being thankful for that than thinking about what I miss. I mean, I did miss getting to go skiing and stuff on our trip.
Yeah, that's true.
But honestly, it's it's one of those things, if you know you can't do it, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I went in knowing I wasn't going to be able to do it, so I was like, okay, well, I'm not skiing, you know?
Yeah,
No
it's
big
kind of
deal.
like when you go on like we did the detox or something.
Yeah.
You know you can't do this. You know you can't do that, so it's a little bit easier.
Yes.
You already got your mindset.
Cravings and aversions. This one is an interesting one because I think it may be the only thing that's different from my pregnancy with gains. And we haven't done an update since 9 weeks, so I guess I'll just kind of fill them in on all along the way. My number one craving for anything has been orange juice. I can drink a big jug of orange juice in like 2 days.
Costco size.
Yes, a big one. And with gains, it was apple juice that I wanted to drink a lot. And I don't think that happened till a little bit later. But definitely orange juice has been like, give it all to me. But so I was thinking sweet cravings, but then basically everything else that I've had a craving for has really been salty. Like there was one night that I was like, I have got to have spaghetti. And so I went and got all the stuff and made spaghetti. But luckily this time, the main things I've craved have been things I can make myself. Before it was like...
You didn't want to cook at all last time.
No. Last time I didn't want to cook at all. This time I'm like, let me cook something because I want it. And this week I really wanted chicken tetrazzini.
And grilled?
No, chicken divan. My mom's chicken divan. And I went and bought the stuff to make that and I ate it literally for 4 nights in a row.
She did. I was like, okay, I'm done.
Pancakes was a craving for a minute, for a couple weeks there. And then this morning I was like, I had a lean pocket. So I was like, I want something salty, you know? And I've been able to eat meat. Last time with gains, I was like totally turned off to meat.
Do not, feed that girl meat.
Yes,
this time.
and you made grilled chicken at the cabin,
Mm-hmm.
and I ate that. Oh, and when we had the national championship game, I could not get enough of the Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets.
Oh yeah.
Like, man, those were good.
Like a party platter.
I ate the whole party platter.
Turned it up.
No, I'm just kidding, not really. But no real aversions. Necessarily. I don't think I have any real aversions. Best moment this week, and since we haven't done an update since 9 weeks, I guess we could just say whatever the best moment. But the best moment this week was definitely the ultrasound.
I was about to say that. I mean, Coke jinx.
Because we got to see that baby actually move. The last time we saw it, it was like a little blob.
And he or she was very much larger.
Yes.
Like,
it was just cool. It like looked like a baby with a head and a spinal cord and ribs and
all
fingers.
The stuff. Yeah, it was
so cool.
It's just weird how like, okay, you've seen that before, but every time you go in, it's like, what?
It's just such a miracle. All the little things.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just crazy how fast it goes. Like the last time we went in was, 4 weeks before. And in 4 weeks, it turned into this little human.
Yeah.
And Cullen said in the ultrasound room, he was like, no wonder you've been so tired. I'm like, exactly. I've been growing bones and spines and hearts and everything.
Drink you some Red Bull. That thing will pop out quick.
Oh, jeez. What you're looking forward to?
Finding out the gender.
Yeah. It should be a week.
A week?
Like a week from tomorrow is when we had our appointment, and she said 2 weeks. So.
Originally, we weren't going to find out early. And then they said that they could do it. So
yes, yeah. If we talked about that before, they weren't thinking they could find it out from the genetic testing, but then it turned out they are supposed to be able to. I'm gonna be really disappointed if she calls and is like, oh, actually, they didn't look at that. But we'll still find out eventually, and it'll be fine.
So
but
stay tuned.
I feel like I know some people think, like, oh, why do you have to find out the gender? Which is a very small minority. I think most people want to, but for me with gains, I know I didn't feel like I really kind of accepted it and bonded with the baby until I knew what it was. So for me, I think,
true.
I mean, there's the planning and getting the nursery ready and buying clothes and all that, but for me, I felt like I needed that to kind of bond with the child.
I would say leave a comment below and let us know. Do you want to find out the gender, or would you want to find out the gender if you plan on having kids in the future?
Or did you?
Or
if you're one of those people that didn't.
We ran into a friend in the waiting room and she was like, we're not finding out.
Yeah.
We didn't with the other ones.
They have 2 boys already.
It just makes that more exciting. And I'm just like,
be so hard
I don't
for me.
know. It's just like total opposite.
Yeah. I just feel like I don't know the baby until.
Let us know.
I feel like once we found out with gains, I was like, oh my gosh, it's a girl and I love her.
And being able to like plan, just all the planning.
Makes you nervous.
I'm nesting.
All right, well, that is it. So leave me any questions you have below or anything that I didn't cover. Let us know what your feelings are on finding out the gender and what you did or what you plan to do in the future. So y'all stay tuned and keep coming back. I do plan to get more consistent with these videos. Things were crazy with traveling, but with my mom helping out with gains 1 day a week, hopefully we can use that day to get these videos done. This past week I was a little bit sick, so we didn't do that, but hopefully we'll do that. I'll also still want to do the gender prediction stuff, so stay tuned. That may go up sometime soon. That'll be a fun, we can do it with her awake and stuff.
Right.
So.
I can't wait. It's been fun being on this KOTFS episode.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here with me. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any updates, and we will
catch you
on the
flip side.
Bye.
Let's see your belly. Oh, I remember that.
I would also like to say that I'm thankful that I have not had to take Fluid yet because I'm already pregnant.